I'm not asking for an arm and a leg, nah, I'm just asking for some respect. See, some say that respect is earned, but I tell you what, that's something that I reject. Cause if you come to me with anything else, then you're out like the tide that the sea gets out. So don't be surprised I don't mess with you when you're left out sitting in regret. Respect.
Let's get warmed up. Hey.
Just warming up them shoulders so you can give it a proper...
Thank you. Yes, people. What's going on? Mr. Has in the building, and I'm next to the one, the only.
I'm an Orthodox fella. How we doing, guys? Are we all right today? Looking very much forward to this reaction. I have to be honest, because I've been very excited since we did the last one on this dude, you know?
On this dude.
Yeah, on this dude.
On this dude called NF, the legend himself.
NF.
Okay, so basically, look, let me give you some... Look, we're not going to rush this, bruv. First of all, we're not going to rush this.
Let's tone it down a bit.
Bring it all the way down.
Slow it down.
All right, listen. So, first of all, State of Mind official music video is coming out this month. We went all the way to France to film it, so get ready to check it out. Second of all, NF has dropped his album, right? All the audios have dropped. Question is, do you want us to react to the audios and the music videos, or would you like us to wait for each music video to come out before we react to any of the audio kind of sounds? Third thing is, I've just got back from Cornwall and I am feeling very refreshed, and I just had pasties. Well, I had one pasty.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You went Cornwall, you had one pasty.
But I brought one back with me, which I'm going to have for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
How was your week?
Oh, my week's been great, mate. You've been away, so I've had plenty of access to the studio, you know what I mean?
Lots of recording.
I've got so much recording done. Oh, listen, I've got so much to come to your airwaves soon. It is unbelievable. But we will leave that for now because we're talking about NF. We're not talking about me or Has, unless it's State of Mind.
Well, there we go. So NF, the one and only legend. The one and only legend, the big man himself, has been dropping music videos recently, a couple of them, and they've both been absolute fire. I'm gassed about this. Anyone who knows me knows that NF is my favourite rapper, full stop. He's flipping sick, he's brilliant. If you see pen on my hand, it's because I got back and started to, like, don't know what my hand's doing, movement as I'm speaking. It's because I picked up pens out of a bag when I was unpacking. Anyway, just so you know, because I know that some of you will be thinking, why is Mr. Has fingers red? Oh, just put funny comments. All right? Before you even think about it, I've answered it. Right. This is Happy NF. You ready?
Of course. I've been ready, bro.
Let's go then.
Let's get this.
Dear God, please hear me out. I know it's been a couple years since I've reached out and said hello. I bet you're wondering why I keep obsessing on and stressing all the little things when I should be living life and soaking up the memories.
Right. So obviously he's touching on the little things. I think that's something that a lot of us obsess over, in all honesty.
Yeah.
You know, I think it is something that we have our own little battles. And I think it is, a lot of the time, it's the smaller things. You know, you come away from a situation, why did I say that? Why did I do that? You know, if I hadn't have done that. But it's like, yeah. Yeah,
exactly that. Also, NF has OCD, which is something that I have as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then so with those little things as well, like they are things that you hold on to for a long time as well.
Why have I never known that he's got OCD? Why? I think, what's the word? Subconsciously, I do know.
Yeah.
Because when you said that, it sparked me, but I didn't think about saying it or make that connection really. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go, man. There you go. Also, he said, "Dear God, sorry, it's been a long time. I haven't reached out." And I feel like I know how that feels, isn't it? Like there's a couple of years as well for me where I didn't bother praying or nothing. Do you know what I mean? And then wondered why things weren't necessarily going the way I wanted them to go and stuff. You know, which is something that I believe very strongly in. So powerful first 40 seconds, man. Isn't it?
For real.
Anyway, let's wheel it up a bit. Let's go. You ready?
Are you lot ready?
How can they answer me, bruv? Give me a thumbs up and I'll go again.
Come on.
I bet you're wondering why I keep obsessing on and stressing all the little things when I should be living life and soaking up the memories. I know I've been selfish, I have no excuse to give you it's true. Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable living in my agony.
Bruv, I don't want to stop it.
I know. I was hoping. I saw you going for it, and I was sort of like a little bit like, let's let this go on a little bit.
I know, but we're missing things if we keep it going. We have to break it down, man. But I feel you. Like I said, I didn't want to stop it, man. But so it looks like the mum is suffering with some kind of like, is it addiction?
Something.
The way she's laid out on that sofa, the daughter's trying to wake her up. She's not waking up. I can see on the table you've got a drink here. It looks like you've got the red Solo cup. Is that a red Solo cup, which is usually something that you drink out of parties? There's a few cups on the floor.
I saw a couple. I thought I saw 3 or 4 bottles on the table as well, open bottles. You see how the ashtray had it like all of those cigarettes didn't even seem smoked. Half of them, like a lot of them, seemed like they were half smoked. All of this, it's like sort of, I don't know. Maybe is that a chain smoker type thing? Do you know what I mean? Like someone who sparks one up, goes out of the room, like puts it in the ashtray, goes out the room, comes back in, sparks another one. Do you know?
Yeah,
I don't know if that's the representation that's meant to be coming across. But
and his mum also suffered with addiction.
Yes, of course, yes.
All right, let's go.
I know I've been selfish, I have no excuse to give you it's true. Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but
Sorry, but something else I do want to point out is he just addressed, I know that I'm not, basically, I can't remember the exact lyric, but I know that I'm not doing the right thing. But when somebody's going through a depression or someone's going through, a moment in their, or a time in their life where they don't love themselves, they don't care for themselves, even though they know they're not doing the right thing, it's hard to not do the wrong thing. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, facts.
It's hard to, because you're down, you're defeated, you're depressed, like you know.
Yeah, no, facts.
And it is very hard for people to get out of that. I've been in them myself. You've been in them. We've all been in slumps, whether it be a major slump or a small slump. It's hard to get out of it. When you do come out of it, it's brilliant. But you know, it takes a long time and a lot of work.
Exactly that.
but I feel more comfortable living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Yeah, been this way so long.
Who I'd be if I was happy. Like it's like thinking who would I be if I was happy? You know, that's a powerful question right there. That's a powerful question right there. And then you've got obviously the girl eating out the.
That was, I've got to be honest, that was what I was going to comment on, was the girl, obviously the lyrics, yes, but the girl going to the mum going to the fridge, getting the ice cream out or whatever it was, and then the girl having to go to the sink, get her own bowl out at what, like 6, 7, 8 years old, maybe, something like that, you know, having to go and get the bowl out herself, do the cereal herself, because her mum's obviously not capable of doing it at the moment, she's not up for it. And it's kind of like that little girl's obviously having to come up and do everything for herself. And I don't want to prejudge what's going to happen in this video because I don't know. But I feel like this may turn out to be the same person. I'm getting that sort of vibe.
You know what's funny? Okay, let's say what you said, yeah? Another thing that could be is that I might be wrong. I might be just tripping at this point, but it could be that she is her when she's older.
That's what I mean. That they're the same person.
Okay, yeah.
This is what I'm trying to say. I
Yeah.
feel like,
Yeah, that's-
and I feel like
How
it
did
may
that-
be. Well, I feel like it may be a case of this girl
Yeah.
and we can't forget that it's NF who's made this song, and he went through this when he was younger, right? We don't know what he went. Nobody knows what he went through. We only know what he went through his music and what he tells us.
Yeah.
But it seems like he's depicting what he would have gone through as a kid, and he probably had to do all of this stuff for himself too. Because when you have an adult, a parent who is struggling with addiction or depression or whatever, that person doesn't purposely do it. Like I'm going back to my point a minute ago, they don't purposely do it, but they are in that rut, and they're not doing the right things. But it's not intentional. It's because they don't love themselves. And you know, there's that saying, you can't love anybody else if you don't love yourself, innit?
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly that. Exactly that. I just wanted to say it like it was my point, innit? That's why I said it like that, bro.
The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Yeah, been this way so long it feels like something's off when I'm not depressed. I got some issues that I won't address. I got some baggage I ain't open yet. I got some demons I should put to rest. I got some traumas that I can't forget. I got some phone calls I've been avoiding, some family members I don't really connect with. Some things I said I wish I would've not let slip. Some hurtful words that never should've left my lips. Some bridges burned, I'm not ready to rebuild yet. Some insecurities I haven't dealt with yet. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a lonely soul, and the last to admit I need a hand to hold. Losing hope, headed down a dangerous road. Strange I know, but I feel most at home when I'm
Bruv, there was so much that he just said, yeah? Two things that I picked out was, first of all, there are some phone calls that I've been avoiding, innit? Like, I know I should make, but I've been avoiding them. And there are some, and then that attaches to, in some respects, some bridges that, what do you say? Some bridges that I let burn.
I didn't hear that bit because I had another couple of bits that I picked up.
Okay, so
throughout
he either
that. So
said...
it's good that we're here both doing this,
Yeah.
because we can obviously remember certain things.
He
that
either
others
said
don't,
some
right?
bridges that I let burn, or some bridges that I saw burn, or something to do with bridges burning, but like the phone call, all that stuff, you know, I can relate to that as well. There are definitely some phone calls that I could make.
I registered the bars,
Do you
but I
know what I
didn't. When you got so much,
He said
so
a
much
lot, bro.
involved. Yeah, exactly. This is it. When you got so much there involved, it is hard to pick everything up, and it's definitely something I'll go away and I'm going to listen to this. We're all going to go and listen to this hundreds of times, aren't we? Because NF's blinking sick.
Exactly.
But what I wanted to quickly say was the bit where the little things that I shouldn't, little things I shouldn't have said. It actually links back to what I was saying previously. I keep linking back to this point, but he just said it. There's little things that I wish I hadn't have said, or maybe I shouldn't have said, or he's actually questioning him, and that's what I was trying to say. But again, for me, even though I'm listening to the lyrics, this is a powerful video. This video is powerful. You see two parents shouting it out, having a massive fight between each other, and that little girl is just sat there watching everything.
Yeah.
Having to the kids are sponges. Especially around that age,
yeah.
they are sponges, and if that's what they see growing up, it's sad because it becomes normalized.
Yeah.
And then they grow up thinking that's just the way that life is.
Exactly.
And it shouldn't be.
They
like,
soak it up, innit? You gotta... Yeah. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said about that. That is unfortunate. You know what I'm saying?
Just very powerful. It's just very powerful, and it opens your eyes up to, what a lot of us probably don't have to deal with.
Yeah, exactly.
In reality,
Exactly.
I need a hand to hold, losing hope, headed down a dangerous road. Strange I know, but I feel most at home when I'm living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Don't know what's around the bend, don't know what my future is, but I can't keep on living Living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. If I was happy. If I was happy.
Yeah, there you go. That woman at the end was the mum, innit?
I think.
Yeah,
I think so.
She's
If I was happy.
and then that's a little girl when she's a bit older, innit? Yeah, mad. I was gonna say that because it's so powerful, this song, man. It's so powerful, bruv.
I have to be honest with you. I genuinely was, and I'm not this type of person that gets like emotional. I was genuinely trying to hold back. Like, I don't know if you saw it in me, but I felt like I was trying to hold something, like tears back, and like my all of the hairs on my back and everything, they were on like goosebumps. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That was fire, bruv. The track was fire. The message was fire. The video was fire. He's a genius. NF is a genius. He represents what he wants to represent in the most powerful ways. Whether it's hope on top of a mountain fighting against himself, being kicked out of the industry in the big epic statement he made in the theater and stuff, to this, you know, where he's got the trying to be happy. You've got the addiction side of it. You've got the family dysfunctions and all this other stuff. Like, he's just a genius, bruv. NF is a genius, bruv. He's a genius, and that's my final thing. NF is a genius. So yeah, any final words?
Not particularly. I think we said quite a lot throughout the video. I think everybody understands where where our views on and our opinions on this lie. It's a very, very powerful picture. It's a very, very powerful. I was about to say poem. I guess it is poetry, but lyricism, whatever the word is that I'm looking for. They're like, everything about this song is powerful, and it is. NF is genius. What he does, and I think he's in a special position because it's not nice what he's gone through in his past, but he has the opportunity to offlay that and to reach out to hundreds of thousands of other people who may have been through situations like this, or who have been through smaller or more major situations in life, whatever. But he can reach and he can pull up everyone's hearts because he's been through it himself. So he's not talking rubbish. He's not. Exactly. He's not just making. It's not like he's just sat there and he's like, right, I'm gonna make a song that people can relate. It's not about that. People can relate to this, but this is exactly what. From what we've heard from him. It's from him. This is what he's gone through.
It's from him. That's why it's from his life. It's him. He's being real. He's putting his stuff down on the paper. He's sharing it with people so he can reach out to people. You know, powerful. Yeah, man. Well, that was it. I enjoyed it very much. Unorthodox Fella, obviously, you enjoyed it very much.
Brilliant.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Until next time, people, you know what I'm going to say. You ready? You ready? I'm ready. You ready?
I got this.
Respect.
I'm not asking for an arm and a leg, nah, I'm just asking for some respect. See, some say that respect is earned, but I tell you what, that's something that I reject. Cause if you come to me with anything else, then you're out like the tide that the sea gets out. So don't be surprised I don't mess with you when you're left out sitting in regret. Respect.